Now, the rest of the story. The British love their birds, have been gazing lovingly at them through field glasses since the invention, have fed them and nurtured them and encouraged them to flourish throughout their island country. Well, here's a new cause for British wildlife lovers. Save the Churaptura. The flitting, high-roosting, insect-eating Churaptura are waning in number, have been for some time, are threatened, say naturalists, with extinction in England. So now and there, it's Save the Churaptura. British consciousness was thus raised in 1986, officially declared National Churaptura Year in Great Britain. It was then that conservationists began educating the public regarding the plight of these creatures. British media eagerly cooperated. The first 6 months of the year witnessed 10,643 column inches printed on the subject, Save the Churaptura. All 15 varieties of Britain's Churaptura are voracious insect eaters. The tiny pipistrelle, for example, weighs as little as 10 paper clips, and yet can consume 3,000 gnats a night. What is threatening the Churaptura? Well, for one, modern farming methods have reduced insect populations, thereby cutting into the food supply. Building development frightens them away, destroys their roosting areas. And of course there are myriad other environmental hazards, such as the chemicals sprayed by roof timber treatment firms, which have poisoned innumerable Churaptura. But now the battle cry in Britain is Save the Churaptura. In fact, a brand new Churaptura protection law in that country makes it a crime to harass the creatures in any way. Currently, there are 60-some Churaptura conservation groups in the United Kingdom alone. International Wildlife Magazine has joined the Churaptura cheerleaders, but this is the rest of the story. Not all in England are sympathetic to this new conservation crusade. Author Auburn Waugh says there ought to be a law against saving the Churaptura. There are Churaptura roosting in St. James Church, too, and the church organist is complaining that he cannot tell the black keys from the white ones because of the ceaseless rain of Churaptura droppings. But when the caretaker of St. James placed a stuffed owl on a windowsill, attempting to frighten away the Churaptura, he was reprimanded for illegally annoying the roosting creatures. So the champions of Churaptura appear to be winning battles and converts nationwide. Britain's Concrete Pipe Association was recently persuaded to donate 15 feet of 6-foot diameter pipe, the ends closed off with iron grillwork, as a permanent and safe corner of Kent, which the Churaptura can call their own. And did I mention, in case you were wondering, the name Churaptura in Greek means hand, wings. It's the formal zoological term for the animals so long identified with dark caves and horror movies and suspected of rabies. I said animals, not birds. For the traditionally despised creatures whose PR problem the British are now seeking to solve, even to the point of making them pets, are bats. Save the bats. Save the bats. And now you know the rest of the story.